Llama 3.2. Does the size matter? Hello guys, today I wanted to do a quick experiment with the new Llama 3.2 model, specifically the 1 billion parameters, which is a tiny model that I've seen many reviews about it, people saying that it's working pretty well. In the last few weeks or even months, I've kind of neglected using local models and I've been focusing mostly on using Claude Sonnet 3.5 and a bit of OpenAI 01, the new model. But still, there are many use cases in which a local model which you can run privately can be useful, and I wanted to give it a go and see how well it performs.
Before moving forward, just a quick favor. If you're interested in learning more about AI agents, coding assistance and automation, please make sure to subscribe to our channels. It really makes a difference.
So I've been using LLama for this. If you guys don't know LLama and you haven't downloaded LLama yet, so please make sure that you do. It's a great tool. LLama.com. You can come here to the download page and then download whichever LLama you want based on your operating system. Then you come to the model section, and in the model section you can choose which model you would like to download. You can sort by the most popular one. Keep in mind that the most popular also takes into account how long the model has been around. So models which have been around for longer obviously have more pulls, basically downloads. You can check out the newest, and you can also go for the featured, and in this case the Llama 3.2 is the featured model. In order to download or install the model on your end, you can select the parameter over here. I mean, which model you would like, the size of the model. I chose the smallest one, which as you can see is 1.3 gigabytes. You can just copy this and paste it in your command line like I did over here. So LLama run Llama 3.2 1 billion parameters. Then it downloaded very fast, and then I wanted to get going with a few simple tests. I had very little expectations from this, so I just did text generations, no code writing. Remember, it is only 1 billion parameters. By the way, in the tests that I've done and the benchmarks that they share, it seems to be performing very well, but obviously these tests can be biased, so I wanted to give it a go on some simple marketing use cases. So the first thing I asked it to do is categorize the following emails based on urgency. I asked Claude to generate 3 emails, and I wanted to see if it is able to categorize the emails based on urgency, because this is a useful use case if you want to manage your inbox locally. So pull any email that you receive on your personal email or on your work email, and then ask the model to categorize it, and based on this you can decide whether or not you want to respond or not, something that you can easily automate. So the first email was this one: subject urgent, board meeting moved up. Important, the board meeting has been unexpectedly moved to tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I need the Q4 projections and budget overview ASAP. Please drop everything else and get these to me within the next 2 hours. If you need any help, reach out to the finance team immediately. Let me know as soon as this is done. Thanks. And then this was the response. I categorize this email as urgent due to the following reasons. The meeting has been moved up unexpectedly, which indicates that it may be of high importance or significance. The deadline for providing Q4 projections and budget overview is very short, within the next 2 hours, which creates a sense of urgency. The email instructs the recipients to drop everything else and focus on getting the required information ASAP, implying that other tasks or priorities should take a backseat. Overall, the email requires immediate attention and action, making it high urgency. I like this response because my prompt was very basic. I didn't ask it to elaborate or share the reasoning, and it did so, pretty well. This was the next email that I tested. Client presentation materials needed. Hello, I need the latest sales figures and customer testimonials for the Johnson account presentation. Could you compile these and send them to me by tomorrow afternoon? I'd like to review them before our meeting on Thursday. Best. So I'd categorize this email as moderately urgent due to the following reasons. The request is specific and time bound by tomorrow afternoon, which implies a certain level of urgency. The recipient asked for these materials specifically for a Johnson account presentation, suggesting they may be related to the client or their business. However, the tone of the email is polite and informal, which might suggest that the sender is not expecting an immediate response or is willing to wait a bit longer for the requested information. Overall, the email requires attention and action within a reasonable time frame, but it doesn't have the same level of urgency as the first email. This is also shows that it has like a, I don't know, I didn't check, to be honest, the context window that this model has, but it is able to refer to previous part of the conversation. This is another email. Hi, I'm thinking about organizing a team lunch next month to celebrate our Q3 achievements. Could you please check everyone's availability for the last week of October? No rush, just let me know by the end of the next week. And then it says that it will categorize this as low urgency due to the following reasons. We don't care, let's move on. Okay. Now the next test that I did, again, a marketing use case, focusing on text generation because I don't expect it to write code like a Claude Sonnet. Help me write a draft of cold email selling automation services to dentists. This was the response. I'd be happy to help you write a draft of a cold email selling automation services to dentists. However, blah, blah, blah. Here's the draft. Subject: boost your dental practice efficiency with automation. Dear doctor's name, as a dentist, you're constantly looking for ways to improve your practices efficiency and patient satisfaction. In today's fast-paced dental industry, it's essential to prioritize tasks that drive real results. I'd like to introduce you to our company, Automation Solution, designed specifically for dentists like yourself. Our platform helps streamline administrative tasks, enhance patient engagement, and increase revenue per treatment. With our automation services, you can automate routine tasks, enhance patient communication, and increase patient satisfaction, blah, blah, blah. Our solution is designed to be easy to implement, customize, and maintain. We'll provide comprehensive training and support to ensure a seamless integration into your existing workflow. If you're interested in learning more about how our automation services can benefit your dental practice, I'd be happy to schedule a call at your convenience. Best regards. Pretty well crafted. Probably could be a bit shorter, but in general, this is a pretty good draft for a cold email. Many ways to improve it, but it's a good starting point. And it also claims this is just a starting point and you should feel free to modify it to fit your specific need and branding. Some things to consider. Personalize the greeting and closing based on recipient name. Research the dentist's interests and pain points to tailor your message. Highlight the benefits of your automation solution. Include a clear CTA. Pretty good pointer. Make sure to keep the tone professional, friendly, and engaging. Remember to proofread your email carefully. Okay, let's move on. Then I asked it, what is the weather today? I wanted to see if it hallucinates. So I'm an artificial intelligence model and I don't have real-time access to current weather conditions. However, I can suggest some ways for you to find out the weather today. Then it gave me some examples, resources, never mind. And the last thing, I asked it to rate the following headlines based on the following parameters. And then I didn't mention the parameters. I wanted to see what it does. And then it said, I can rate the headlines based on their clarity, relevance, and overall effectiveness. However, please note that these ratings are subjective and may vary depending on the individual perspectives. Here are the ratings for the given headlines. These headlines were completely made up. So then I told him, these are the headlines. And then I shared headlines for Facebook ad that is selling teeth whitening toothpaste. So, tired of hiding your smile? Our revolutionary teeth whitening toothpaste removes years of stains in just 2 weeks. Clinically proven to whiten teeth up to 8 shades lighter, safe for sensitive teeth and enamel. Try risk-free with our 30 days money-back guarantee, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Next headline was coffee lover, wine enthusiast, don't let stains dull your shine, etc. I'm not going to read everything. Then another headline, achieved that Hollywood smile without the Hollywood price tag, blah blah blah. Now I told it what are the parameters that I wanted to rate based on. So CTA, value proposition, attention grabbing, compliance with Facebook policies. And then it answered, I'd be happy to evaluate these headlines based on the provided parameters. Relevance to target audience. Tired of hiding your smile, speaks directly to people who value self-confidence and aesthetics. However, it might not be specifically address the interests or needs of coffee lovers, wine enthusiasts, or individuals with sensitive teeth and enamel. Then it analyzed the relevance to the target audience of the second ad and the third ad. Then it analyzed the CTA's clarity for each of the ads. Then it analyzed the value proposition. Bear in mind that I didn't ask it to do so like again, it just remembered from my prompt. And eventually it wrote the overall rating. 1. Coffee lover, wine enthusiast, it gave it 7 out of 10. Effective in targeting a specific segment, but may not resonate with all potential customers. Second one, don't let stains dull your shine, 8 out of 10. Inclusive and clear CTA, but could be more specific to address individual needs or pain points. Tired of holding your smile, 9 out of 10. Effective in speaking directly to people who value self-confidence and aesthetics. Overall, and then it gives an overall recommendation. I would recommend Tired of hiding your smile as a strong headline, followed by a clear and compelling CTA that speaks directly to the target audience. Now, let me show you. So I'm pretty excited about this because it is useful. Again, my expectations were pretty low, but just for text generation, I feel that this is very powerful. And if you're using models locally and you want the privacy and you want the speed, this could become very handy. Let me show you the speed because it is very fast. Let's come up with like a use case. Can you now write cold email based on keeping it very vague. Awesome. Can you now write a cold email based on these ads? We're targeting dentists. So this might be a bit confusing, but this is on purpose. I want to see what it generates. Let's check it out. It's pretty fast. Here's a cold email based on the ads. Subject, elevate your practice with a revolutionary teeth whitening toothpaste. Dear name, as a dentist, you understand the importance of providing your patients with a sparkling, clean smile. But have you ever stopped to think about the impact that stains can have on their oral and health overall well-being? That's why we created a revolution, blah, blah, blah. Let's move on. And then it even wrote like a dynamic field for the CTA. A PS, so don't miss out this opportunity to elevate your practice with a revolutionary teeth whitening toothpaste. Use the code DENTIST15 at checkout to receive 50% off your first order. This is pretty cool. And then it gives us a summary. This email aims to address a specific pain point in dentistry, highlight the unique benefits of the product, emphasize the importance of using natural ingredients and no harsh chemicals, offer a risk-free guarantee to alleviate any concerns about trying a new product, provide more information about the product and its features. Pretty cool. Very often when I download a model to LLama, I give it a go and immediately remove it because it's just catching space on my local computer. But in this case, I think I'm going to try to come up with use cases in which I'm going to actually use this tiny model because it's only one gigabyte and it is performing very fast and I'm pretty happy about the performance. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short video about Llama 3.2 1 billion parameters. If you found this video useful, obviously, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section. And yeah, I guess that's it. As usual, until next time, keep on automating.